Check this. All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rachal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who teach well. Much peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. You brothers and you sisters, wholeheartedly waiting upon the Lord Yahweh to send his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to deliver us from this captivity. To you I say Shalom. So this video is going to be a swift walk and talk. And I just quickly pulled up this article. There is an impending beef shortage or meat shortage. And, especially now with this whole Doc Striker ordeal going on, we can see even more things becoming scarce. I'm hearing now tissue and, other commodities are being seen as scarce within stores. So America, aka Babylon the Great, is being plagued once again with those plagues sent by the Heavenly Father. Lord said in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, I will send plagues upon Egypt again as before. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this, grab a few precepts, I'm gonna close it out. Ultimately, this is going to rile up a lot of people in America. They're gonna start panic buying. Remember when the C-19 came up, people started panic buying. They were buying tissue, or they were buying alcohol, at a all-time frantic rate. Now we're gonna see what happens now. So it says U.S. beef industry may see more red ink in 2024. This post was actually at the beginning of the year, January 17, 2024. It says Kansas City. The U.S. beef industry is amid one of the largest two-year declines in beef production that will have significant ramifications for everyone from consumers to cattle producers. Consumers will face higher retail prices than they did in 2023. Beef processors will struggle to make money unless they get a lot more for their beef than they did at the end of 2023. Cattle feeders will see sharply higher live cattle prices because of the reduction in cattle supplies due to ongoing beef cow herd liquidation. All of this will make it even harder for beef packers to make money this year. So this was in the beginning of the year that basically they're in need of rising the prices in order to make profit so that they can continue within their trade of cattle. You see? Now, I'm gonna read this little portion here. It says, I'm gonna start here. It says packers and analysts expect to see signs of a rebuild of the beef cow herd early last year as prices for all classes of cattle began to move higher, but those signs did not materialize, as Donnie King, President and Chief Executive Officer of Tyson Goods, told analysts last November. His remarks came after Tyson reported that its beef segment had an operating loss of $323 million in its fourth quarter ended September 30th, 2023, against income of $375 million in the fourth quarter of 2022. So there was a significant drop of profit, about 50 or $47 million. That's a lot of money. You would say, oh, it was just $47 million. It's not just at $47 million, man. That's a lot of money, And this was at the beginning of this year. How much more now we're in the late trimester of 2024. We're currently at the very beginning of October. Within the next hour, the calendar would change to October the 1st. or even not even that, 30 minutes. But you know, that's according to Esau's calendar and time. So it reads, it meant an operating loss for facial to 2023 of 91 million versus income of 2.5 billion. This was Tyson Beef's first annual loss since 2015. So that's a long time, man. So they were rocking strong, you know, from all the way up until that first loss of 2015, up until 2022. I think it said 2022. You know, and then it dropped in 2023. And how much more now in 2024? Now you got these strikers, you know, they're about to strike at these docks. And people in the comments, when you read these comments, man, people really believe America is gonna continue, man. They think that nothing bad can happen to this place. Oh, you know, they capping. They ain't gonna strike. They need their jobs. You know, these companies need them. They not gonna strike. Man, look, when the elites say pull the plug, man, it's over. Especially when they fully implement their system and they make that MOTB mandatory, they're not gonna need you people, man. Everything is gonna be automated. You know, they already got robots taking all the jobs. So what are they gonna need you for? They're gonna need you to bow down to the image, receive this MARK, so he can own you, man. So that's enough of that. Let's go here to Isaiah. Or actually, I'm going to go to 2 Ezra 15 first, and I'm going to start at verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So the Lord is about to send his only begotten son, Yahushua, back to deliver his people, man. Starting with the elect. When you read Jeremiah the 30 and 7, it says that time of trouble is going to happen. It's going to be Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You see? So that time is very close. Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. You know? So the Lord, he ain't playing. When he took down ancient Egypt, oh man, it was a show. It was the tale of the great destruction and deliverance encompassed the entire earth. So much so that fear was in the hearts of the inhabitants of the earth, man. We have heard what the Lord has done for you, you know? So how much more now? You know, the scriptures say that there's going to be a time where it will be no more said that the Lord brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but out of the north country, man. So that this deliverance now is going to outscale the deliverance of ancient Egypt by margins, man. You know? Egypt shall mourn, the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And the Lord is going to bring plagues upon this place. You know? When you think of the ancient plagues, you have the blood in the Nile River, the frogs, right? The darkness, right? The hail. You had all those different plagues that came upon Egypt. Hey, the Lord, you see what happened? He sent hurricanes, earthquakes. You know, he's shutting up these trucking. You know, he's putting the spirit on these companies and these workers to strike, right? And when there's no flow of production, when there's no flow of, you know, goods and things like that, the economy cripples. The economy cripples, man. People not getting their food, they're not getting their drink, they're not getting their smoke, etc. Because, you know, not just marijuana, but motherfuckers is strung out on cigarettes, man. Nicotine, you know? So it's a lot that, and then food itself is a drug to these people. If these people don't eat, they bugging out, man. They bugging out. You see? Read Isaiah 19 and see what they do. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 8. The fishers shall mourn And all they that cast a line into the brook shall lament, and they that spread nets upon the water shall languish. So what is that? That's the work, fishermen's, things like that. It's not, hey, this said that they're gonna mourn, man. Moreover, they that work and find flax, and they that weave networks shall be confounded. Actually, I'm sorry. That's good. I'm gonna start there because I'm about to wrap it up. And they shall be broken into the purposes thereof, all that make sluices and ponds for fish. I think sluices is a net, if I'm not mistaken. Let's jump down to verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it. So the Lord ultimately, starting with the prophets, preaching his word and prophesying against this place, is sending fear into these people, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's using us to chant this place down, just like Jericho. And we're telling you what's going to happen next, how it's going to happen. We don't know when, but we know that the Lord's going to stop, he's going to stop this economy. This economy is going to crash, because that's what he did to ancient Egypt. He killed the economy, man. It's a little chilly out here. I think I skipped a verse. Yeah. This whole chapter is fire, because this whole chapter goes into the lower plague in Egypt. Because when you read the first verse, it's the burden of Egypt. So ultimately, man, hey, we just got to keep our eyes open, keep watching. I'm gonna put this in the description. You read this if you want to. Like I said, this came out a year ago. But look, we're gonna see October 1st. That's when they said that this thing is supposed to happen. Let's wait and see. If they go on strike, all you need to know is, hey, the Lord is working, man. The Lord is working. Don't go out there bugging out thinking you need to stock up 6 months worth of food. Get you some water, get you some canned goods, something to sustain yourself for at least a few weeks. But ultimately trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he will deliver us. The scriptures say that his servants shall eat and drink. So I'm gonna end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm giving all praises again to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shalom.